So we've been discussing the three barriers that I think are absolutely commonplace that stop project team collaboration today. And I've suggested three fairly straightforward strategies for addressing them. Why am I so confident? Well, first of all, I've seen these strategies work elsewhere, in all shapes and sizes of organisations. But secondly, and more importantly, nature's teams have been using these strategies for millions of years. And in nature, if it doesn't work, it dies. These strategies are fundamental to the way ant colonies work, bee swarms, geese, dolphins, big cats, the central nervous system, the immune system, food webs, and even large-scale ecologies. So, to show you how this works, let's look at these three strategies again through the eyes of an ant or a bee. In a typical ant colony or beehive, information is provided, not orders. The reason it's like this is that orders have too much information complexity and are too difficult to assemble, too difficult to process, and subject to misinterpretation. So, nature's teams provide situational information, not orders. And this information is either about threats or opportunities. Threat, we're about to be attacked by a rival colony. Opportunity, great food supply over here. Let's look at the second tactic, permission granted. What this means is nature's teams do not have any permission structures. When a member of a biological team receives a threat or opportunity message, they act instantly. They decide what to do and then they go and do it. There's no checking with anybody else. And the reason this is the case is that nature is a survival of the fastest. If you have to check, you die. If you're late reacting to a threat, the enemy attacks. If you're late reacting to an opportunity, the food is taken by somebody else. So nature's teams have no permission structures. So action rule 3. Everyone must gather and broadcast information. In an ant colony or a beehive, this threat or opportunity information is not originated by the leaders or by the queen. It is initiated by the rank and file. For example, a bee spots a good food source and does a waggle dance to identify to everybody else the direction they must fly. Or an ant finds a good food source and lays a scent trail to show everybody else where to go. So what happened here is this is a broadcast communication by the member. It's not a one-to-one communication, and that's very important. The information can be broadcast. Ants use scents, bees use dances, dolphins use sonar. It is one-to-many communication that does not need an acknowledgement. In fact, as soon as the member has made their broadcast, they immediately move into what they need to do in terms of the threat or the opportunity itself. They don't look behind them to see who else is coming along. I hope from this short presentation I have shown you that you don't have to be distracted by tribal tensions, using up your project energy, trying to work out how you're going to do the work. You don't have to be demotivated by meaningless meetings, which have become nothing more than meaningless inquisitions in which every team member has started to play Project Chicken. And you don't need to be destroyed by nasty surprises because people have become focused on their own concerns and switched off the project early warning system. You can avoid these three ugly sisters of collaboration by using the 3 action rules from nature. Action rule 1. Provide information, not orders. It's also important, if you're providing information to a team that is used to getting orders, that you condition them to handle it, because this normally just produces paralysis if a team is conditioned to be ordered to do what it needs to do. Secondly, permission granted, you can review and dismantle many permission structures. You can achieve accountability through transparency systems rather than permission systems, where in a sense you're putting in place forgiveness structures, and as long as people are making different mistakes, then they should be forgiven. Finally, following Action Rule 3, every member of the team must gather and broadcast team intelligence, and doing it like this to seriously reduce the amount of two-way communications, because information does not generally need to be acknowledged, and this is a great way to improve a team's agility and speed. I hope this short presentation has shown you that collaboration in project and organisational teams doesn't have to be impossible. You can address these ever so common killer problems with some quite simple strategies and tactics. You don't need to invest in any extra technology. I'm confident you can use any technology you've already got with little bits of adaptation. However, what you do need to do is you do need to be a little bit humble and open-minded, and be prepared to learn from Mother Nature's best teams. If you would like to find out more about bioteaming and perhaps see some more of the other rules that we've discovered, then please feel free to visit www.bioteams.com.